The TKXP is a prototype of Type 10 main battle tank currently used by Japan, known for its numerous features such as hydro-pneumatic suspension and an autoloader. The Type 10 is recognized as the most expensive MBT to produce, costing almost $11 million per unit. However, today we will not discussing the Type 10 itself, but rather its prototype, the TKXP, which is it served as an initial prototype for the Type 10, like a very first prototype. And today we will break down all of the specification. So sit down, relax, and enjoy. Hey guys, Milktea here. Finally, the MBT with the fastest reverse speed in PR11 Warthunder has arrived on mobile. And today we will break down all of its specifications starting from the chassis, armor, support system, firepower, mobility, etc. To be honest, I'm a bit confused about discussing this tank armor. Yeah, how about we skip this one? Because there is none of a layer inside this tank basically. The only things that protect you from anything is the composite inside this turret, and trust me, this is useless. This is useless. Every RPFSDS in tier 11 is basically can cook your tank off. And also you got to watch out with the Russian ATGM especially, because they mostly already has a tandem, which is they can go through your composite. The only thing that cannot go through your turret is hit rounds, but who the hell people using hit round in tier 11, right? So trust me, it's useless. There's nothing we can talk about it. It's armor, so yeah, let's just skip this one. Even like a 50 cal can penetrate your armor from the side. Especially you got to watch out with the Abrams. They got like a 3 machine gun that can go through your tanks from the side. Because yeah, you can see this number right here. Okay, so the next is support system. Well, this is probably the most interesting about this tank to discuss, although most of them cannot be used in the arcade mode of War Thunder Mobile, which make them useless, such as hydro-pneumatic suspension, which is we already know we cannot use them in mobile version, and also laser warning system. I don't know why this thing cannot be used as a feature in mobile. Then why you add it? Like, you know what I'm saying? This tank is actually has laser warning system, which is if there is any enemies laser finding your tank or aiming at your tank, there is gonna be like a sign that you're in danger. You know what I'm saying? If you are a Warthunder PC player, you must be understand what I'm saying. And I don't know why Kaijin not add this feature. This is actually really usable, you know, in arcade, since we got really close range battle map. It sucks, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand. Okay, finally we'll talk about the firepower of this tank. So this tank uses TKG cannon 120mm with the autoloader system and laser rangefinder, and they got fire at like 4 seconds every shot, and has first ammo storage of 14 rounds, which is it's a lot, but when the time has come when you must got to reload your autoloader system, it takes like a 30 second, almost like 30 second to reload one of each ammos to your cannon breech, which is, yeah, just watch your cartridge every time, boys. And the saddest part about this tank is the gun depression. Did you know that this tank has active suspension, right? That is designed to support your tank's vertical guidance. That is his purpose. In the mobile version, you won't be able to use it, so you'll only have -7 gun depression, which is that's going to be useless if you use this tank on a high ground. So don't expect anything about sniper tactics on a hill like you will usually do on a Japanese map. So just don't, just don't try it. Well, I can say TKXP is probably the most mobile MBT in its tier right now. They has 1500 horsepower engine with 2500 RPM. This is the reason why the tank can go really faster for the acceleration. I mean to 0 to 100 it's really fast because due to its lower RPM, and this tank has like a 77 km per hour for the top speed. But if you are on fully upgrade, you can go like approximately almost like 83 km per hour on the road, and also same number for the reverse speed. Overall, this tank is excellent for rushing, especially if you use it to hold capture points until the end of the game. However, I recommend using this tank for rushing and spawn camping in the enemy zones because, to be honest, the APFSDS rounds in this tank are a bit weak at penetrating armor, especially like a Russian tank and also Abrams. So I suggest you make the most of its mobility and autoloader system to suppress the enemy's team's mobility on the front lines, as this will greatly assist your team in map control. So you can take over all of the map with this tank, since this tank is agile, fast, and has really great fire rate, even though this tank not really that little. Yeah, I guess that's all for this tank. I will give like a 7.5 by overall. So I guess thank you so much for watching. My name is Milktea. Goodbye.